Hi there and welcome to Jay Speaks. I know it's been a while since I've done my last video, and that's because I was so busy with work, with life, with studying, and also traveling. And I'll definitely give you more updates about my life in my upcoming videos. But for today, we will be covering one of the most asked questions about moving to Canada, specifically moving to Winnipeg. That is, how much does it cost to live in Winnipeg? But before we move to the main topic, I want to invite you, if you haven't yet, to watch my previous video wherein I've shared some practical tips on how to prepare on your move to Canada. Also, if you haven't yet, I invite you to subscribe to my channel as I share my experience here as a single international student in Winnipeg, as I discover new places to visit. Hopefully, this will inspire you to chase for your dreams, if your dreams is moving, or any other dream that you may have. So let's get started. To give you some information about the cost of living in Winnipeg, I will be sharing how much are the actual bills that I'm paying as a single international student here, living alone, versus those information that I got from people that I know that lives here, whether they are single or they have their family. But just a disclaimer, the cost of living here varies. It depends on the person's lifestyle, his needs, and the person's interests as well. So for the first bill that I'm paying, the bulk of my expenses goes to my rent. Currently, I'm renting a one-bedroom apartment. Apartment rates heavily dependent on where the apartment is located, which area, how old is the building, and what amenities do you get from the building. So for me, currently, I'm paying around $870. The rent didn't change for this year. I'm definitely happy with that. But I know of other people who are also renting one-bedroom apartments, and they pay around 1,000 up to 1,700 Canadian dollars. It will really depend on the location and the amenities that you get. For me, in my building, we have free use of gym facilities. We also have free laundry facilities for every floor. But for other apartments, they have just one laundry room with like probably 5 or 6 laundry machines. For other apartments, they have their own laundry per unit. So it will really depend if you're fine like sharing a laundry machine with other people. Regarding electricity and water bill, so for my rent, it's already included, but for other apartments that I've mentioned, unfortunately, some of those rates does not include the payment for water and electricity. Based on my research, that would be around 150 Canadian dollars per month. I think it also changes because, of course, in the winters, you use the heaters a lot. Probably the electricity will go up by then. Another bill that I pay for is my internet. For other units, it might be included, but I think for most, it's not. So currently, I'm with Bell. I'm paying around $70 per month. I chose a faster internet connection because of my line of job. I think they have basic packages starting from $50 a month. For my phone bill, when I moved here, I was paying $50, but now I'm paying around $58. They increased my package rate this year, but I know that there's some network providers where you can get like a good deal for about 30 Canadian dollars. I'm actually looking to move to another provider. I'll probably share that in one of my vlogs. Currently, the package that I'm in just includes unlimited texts and calls within Canada, not within the US. And I think I have like 45 gig of data. In that network provider that I'm looking at, I think they have around 45 gig for data and unlimited calls and texts for the United States plus Canada. Now we move to another expense, which is groceries. Of course, that's essential. You can't really live without food. But of course, you can check some deals. Check which grocery store has the cheapest meat, veggies, or fruits. My go-to is usually Freshco and Safeway just because of the distance in my apartment. Sometimes I go to Costco, but I don't have a membership at the moment. I have some family and friends who are members, so sometimes I go with them and release from there. But it really depends on the item. I pay around 250 Canadian dollars every month for groceries. Buying your groceries actually helps in saving a lot. Instead of like eating out or like buying food from outside when I go to school, I just have my packed food. That saves me around 5 to 10 bucks per day. Now we'll move on to transportation. You can go around Winnipeg using buses. You can also book an Uber or book taxis, or you can get a car. I have this card, it's called Pego. There's two ways for you to get this card if you're an international student. One of those would be through your school called University Pass, or you can apply through Winnipeg Transit to one of their offices within the city and apply for WINNpass. You will be eligible for WINNpass if your income is within a specific range. I'll put in the link here what are the requirements that they ask for me. I applied for the WINNpass because the rates are more affordable as compared to when you have University Pass. I used to load my card monthly because I wasn't living near the school. I used to pay 53.90 for my Pego card under WINNpass, but if you availed it from the university, you will have to pay 89.30 for University Pass. So see, there's a huge difference for that, around 30 bucks. If I say that, I can already buy groceries. Currently, since I live near the school, I just walk to the school. I load my Pego card and I don't use the monthly package. So here are the current rates. It's very handy to have a Pego card because it's more affordable to roam around the city. They don't give you change, so you have to always have the exact amount when you go and take the bus. Another expense that I have is my leisure expense that I use whenever I go out with my friends and eat out and so on. So I have a budget every month. At the moment, I'm still part-time here. I have like a budget of around 100 bucks a month for any activities that we'll do. Many times that I would need to travel, that amount is on top of this 100 bucks. To give you an idea how much you will spend to eat out. Last week, I had like a sushi buffet with my friends because it's his birthday. I spent around 40 bucks for the unlimited sushi with all the side dishes and such. But if just going for like a fast food, it's gonna be around 10 to 15 bucks. The mid scale would be 20 to 30 bucks. If you're into boba tea, it's gonna be around 8 bucks per drink. Cheapest beer would be around, it depends on the place. You can get a beer as cheap as around 5 bucks, or usually it's around 9 bucks. That's when you drink outside. If you just buy in liquor stores, the prices will be different. So those are the expenses that I have as a single international student here in Winnipeg. So to answer the previous question from the intro, how much does it cost to live in Winnipeg? For me, monthly, I have to earn at least $1,500 to pay for my basic needs, such as my rent and items that I shared with you earlier. But it usually ranges from 1,500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. Those are the magic numbers that you need to be aware of before you decide to move here. Now I'd like to share some tips, probably help you with your spending here. You can do your research, and I think watching this video will definitely help you realize how much you need to earn in order for you to survive here, or you need to save before you go here in Canada. For groceries, for your mobile plans or internet plans, you can always compare, right? You can check out if there's a good deal, and here they give you in the mail, you will see details of each groceries, which items are on sale this week. So you can probably plan your meal for that week depending on those sale items. That will help you save a lot as well. Aside from that, scheduling your activities with your friends ahead of time will also help. It will help you budget and check if it's better for you to schedule that specific activity this month or the next month. Also, another tip that I can share for you to save money is to learn how to cook. It'll help you to become more healthy because you know what you're putting in your food, right? It's also an additional skill for you. And that sums up my vlog entry for cost of living here in Winnipeg. Before I end this vlog, I would like to leave you a quote. It's from an anonymous source, and it says that only spend what you can afford. And I really resonate with this quote because as I shift with my life in Dubai, as I was working there full-time without paying any taxes compared to here that I'm studying and I'm just working part-time, plus I pay taxes. I really had to adjust to the way of life here, especially the cost of living. Navigating your way through that, keeping in mind that you have to be smart with your money, really helps with your shift to your move here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you were able to gain some insights from the information that I've shared with you, and you were able to discover new ways on how to make the most of your money so that you'll be able to afford the cost of living here if you ever decide to move. I hope this also inspired you in your dream of coming to Canada. If you have any friends who would need this information, share this video with them, invite them to subscribe and to watch more of my videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. This is Jay, and this is Jay Speaks. Till next time.